everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I am filming my March haul. I don't mean to do this monthly, but it just has become a thing. If you know me, you shouldn't be surprised that I have 67 books here. But it's not 70 like it was last month. Honestly, some books that I ordered a long time ago came in and I bought 2 whole manga series. This is why it's so many. That is my excuse. I am trying to get better, but it's not happening anytime soon. So without further ado, let's show off all the books that I received in my house in March. Honestly, last month after I filmed my haul, I got a phone call like about 20 minutes later that there was a package outside. And I was like, you couldn't have come like half an hour ago and I could have taken you in my haul. But it is the first part of Modern Instruments from FAES. These kind of match the ones I did for last hours. So this is from 1 to 3. I haven't even opened them out of the plastic, but I'm going to do it now for you guys. And I, for a long time, was unsure if I didn't regret buying these. And then I just decided to forget that I bought them. And I don't have space for them, but here we are. Shadowhunters is one of my favorite things, but like obviously I can see its flaws, etc. But like Modern Instruments is my least favorite Shadowhunter books, but still I have so many of them. So obviously they make the bridge on the spread edge, which is kind of the new paperbacks. And then they just pretty and naked hardcovers. Honestly, they're kind of gorgeous. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I at the time was like, I don't want to spend that much money on more Shadowhunter books. But looking at them now, they are really pretty. They're like my most pretty Shadowhunter books. I should get rid of the other Shadowhunter books I have. And wait, did I just show you the same one twice? I don't even know. And keep these because honestly, they are very, very pretty. It's really weird to actually feel them because they've been in that plastic on my floor since I got them a month ago. Worth it? I guess so. I don't really regret it now, but at the time I was like, I don't need another set. A part of me knows I shouldn't have gotten them, but another part of me is like, here I am. So it's too late. But I'm probably going to put it this way on my shelf because it's cute. Then I have Fire Punch Volume 6, which came in all before all other Fire Punch that is in this haul. Yay. I have House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. I got this because I am eventually at a point probably going to read it. And I do have 1 and 2 in the UK hardbacks. So I wanted this in the UK hardback as well. They do eventually go out of print. Obviously it takes a bit longer because this is so popular, but they do. So I would just get it now. So then like I don't need to think about needing to get it. I think the covers are gorgeous, but I also have heard that this is like the worst Sarah J. Maas ever. So yeah, I don't know. But a last one at the point I'm going to read it. I did really love the first Crescent City, but I haven't read 2 and 3. Which had Atelier Volume 4, which was the next one I needed, and that's therefore I got it. Oceanical Volume 5, which was just released-ish, and again, the next one I needed, so therefore I got it. Then this set came in, which again, I will admit I kind of had forgotten I bought, just like Shadowhunters. And I came in, I was like, what is this? And then I saw what it was. How do I show you? It is the Illumicrate Percy Jackson set. So on the edges, I think they make have Half-Blood, which I can hold straight, so it doesn't look as good. And then they are just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous like this, which again is hard to hold 5 books, okay? I'm suddenly full of hair from pets, but it's okay. So I'm showing you in the wrong order because that's how they were lying. This is the 5th one. I think the covers are really pretty. They have really pretty on papers. And they are gorgeous naked as well. And again, I do obviously have a whole series, but I actually don't have them in hardcover. And these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I would probably read my paperbacks and just have these. And I don't regret at all, even though it was severely expensive. So we're going to quickly look through all of them. So number 4. And then gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so pretty. Like, honestly, I saw them and there was no hesitation in me that I would get these. They were so expensive, but I didn't care, which is why I need to save money for when stuff like this happens to me. I wonder if there's other papers on the other side. It is actually like different papers on each side. I was just didn't bother showing you. So like it's on this side and then it's different on this side and it's really pretty. It's very cute. I really, really love like the vibe. So yeah, I'm very happy about them. This is, I think, my favorite one with Medusa. And it's just very pretty. Honestly, absolutely gorgeous. Zero regrets in that regard. I don't regret the Shadow ones, okay? I was just like, do I need them? and I got them. To Your Eternity Volume 8, which again, the next one I needed, so that's why I got it. I don't need to repeat myself so many times, do I? Monster Volume 2, and I haven't even read Volume 1 yet, but I started to buy ahead, and now I'm gonna try to chill that a bit down because it became a bit expensive. So I need to go back to just buying them when I actually read the first one, but I have the second one as well. Frida got this for me. This is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. So obviously I always want to read from Dazai, but I just never have. And this is like his most famous book. I do believe it's going to be quite weird, but I do really want to check it out, so I got this one. The Night Eaters, She Is a Night Volume 1 or Book 1. This is a new comic by Majori Liu and Sada Takeda, which also writes Monstrous and draws Monstrous, and it seems, I just love the style, and it just seems very, very good because I really do enjoy Monstrous and the storytelling and the art there. So I saw that it had this new one, and I thought I could read this simultaneously with Monstrous, because obviously only one comes out a year for those, and I assume like these only once a year as well. But I got the first one, and I'm excited to read it. Also got myself Full Metal Alchemist 10, 11, and 12. I actually started this now, so it's good that I have this one, and I am going to try to buy all of them as soon as possible, because honestly, I already struggle to get like one of them, and it stresses me out, and I don't want to think about it. So I just want to get all of them and not think about it anymore. All This Twisted Glory by Tara Mafi. This is the third book in this Woven Kingdom. This is purple, so obviously it should be my favorite. Look how pretty it is. So I have the first one in the first edition, and I got the second one, and I obviously need the third. I did really enjoy the first one. I thought it was entertaining for what it was. So I feel like obviously I needed them. And it's really pretty. And naked. Oh my god, it's naked! I could have read it for Tumbling Pandas. The second one. Because I picked out another book instead, but I realized this is naked. So I might read this instead now. Also got Sunbringer by Hannah Kainer. This one also has like purple vibes, you know? This is also the Illumicrate edition. I have the first one in Illumicrate, so obviously I needed this one. But I haven't actually read the first one. But I hope I really like it. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty book. But I wanted the pretty editions anyway, because even though I don't like it, I want these because they are gorgeous covers. So I have Mashal Volume 2. Even though I haven't read Volume 1 yet, but I had a moment. Okay. Chainsaw Man Volume 9. Even though I have bought so far ahead of this, I shouldn't actually own Volume 9 yet, but it's one of my favorite things right now, so it's okay. I got Fire Punch Volume 2, because I had already bought Volume 1 previously. Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6 you saw earlier. But then I also got Volume 7 and Volume 8. I don't usually buy a whole manga series at once, but I'm reading this for a thing, which means a whole series is actually read when you're watching this. So that's why it went like this, and that's why there's so many books in this haul. Very, very excited. I heard incredible things about it. Orange to You There One, which is Volume 7, and I think the last volume. Lynx by Tsuku Kisu. This is the same author as Given, and it's, I think, like a standalone, and I think it's supposed to be very gay. So I'm excited. Bungo Stray Dogs Volume 22. The struggle to get some of these, by the way, have been a battle, but I now have the whole series and I'm happy. The Fork, the Witch and the Worm by Christopher Paolini. This is the short story collection for Allegacia, or like the Inheritance Cycle, or whatever we're calling it, the Aragon series. And I have 1 to 4, but I don't have this, and I don't have Murtagh, but I am like reading them. Now I'm just waiting for my haul to get off to read this. So like I wanted obviously this copy as well, because like it's a series I really, really enjoy. I don't know if I can call it a favorite anymore, but like a series that is dear to my heart. So obviously I wanted this as well. And I finally printed this up again after going out of print for a while. But then the new book came out and I wanted to buy it. So I'm happy. Finally got myself System Collapse by Martha Wells. This is the latest Murderbot book, and I got it finally because it is my series read along for Patreon. I just put off buying this latest one because it was so expensive, but now I finally have it. So now I have all the books and I'm ready to finish our series read along. I think the last book we are reading is in May, so we need to start a new one in June. So you should join us, obviously. We have Bird Sisters by Terry Pratchett. I am trying to buy a Discworld a month so that when I'm gonna read the whole series next year, haha, I don't need to buy everything next year. I feel like that is more expensive for some reason, even though it is the same amount, but like, yeah. So I am collecting these and I am going to keep them. And I have like these, like the hardcover UK ones. They're not even that expensive, but they're pretty. So yeah, I have a couple already, and I'm going to try to buy at least one a month this year. I'm going to read the whole series before I'm 30 at least. So even if I don't finish it next year, I would try to like at least read like one a month. But that seems so little since it's like 40 books, so we shall see. Then I got The Poison Sweet Drink by Bethany Baptiste, which was on my most anticipated releases this year. The font is huge. It is 500 pages, but the font is huge. So hopefully I will get to it soonish. Jumping a billion years ahead of my line, we have Comic and Community Volume 8. So love to see it. Yay. It has to do with sales, by the way, because it's sales. I can't get a hold of something that's nice when I need. And I get like the next one. And I usually have available Chainsaw Man and Comic and Communicate, because they're like super popular. And they're also cheaper. Even cheaper when I get them on that sale. So that is why I jump so much ahead in a way. Not that you care. I just thought I would explain. Then I have The Sun Guardian, or Soloktan. This is a Norwegian children's book by Maya Lunde. It's illustrated and gorgeous, and I have the first one, example, but I haven't read it yet. Oh, the receipt is falling out. But I know I will read it, and I know I'm gonna keep them. But this was on like a sale. This is like, it was like so cheap that I just got it, and I don't think I could ever get it as cheap again. Maybe if I bought it used. And I know I'm gonna keep this series, so I just got it done. And as I said, I have the first one. I had it for years. I just need to be in a certain mood to read it. I heard it's really sad. So this is gonna be a 4-book series, and each book is like around 1 season. So I think the first one is like Christmas or snow, at least winter. This one is clearly spring, and I think the newest one needs to be, maybe this is summer? I'm unsure, because the newest one looks like winter as well, and that doesn't make any sense. So maybe that is spring and this is summer. I am not sure, but they are super pretty collectible books, and I got it. Then The Prisoner's Throne came in, which is the Illumicrate edition. I actually don't like this dust jacket that much. I think the art is gorgeous, but I prefer them naked. So I usually take off the dust jackets and put them off somewhere. But it's obviously the sequel to The Stolen Heir. I haven't read that yet. But I have the Illumicrate editions and the Barnes & Noble editions of the books. So that's what I kept buying. Then I got Bride by Ailey Hazelwood, which is the only book I bought out of my to buy or buy vlog, which was a new project. Episode 1 is out now. Obviously you got spoiled a bit from the results, but it's been out for a while, so I thought, hello. I did a mistake of looking through this list of new releases by authors I read before, and I realized I missed something by Gloria Chow, which is When You Wish Upon a Lantern. I have all the books by the author, except this one apparently, and they are all like really nice contemporaries. I have enjoyed every single one. This had a gorgeous cover, and I am excited to read it. So obviously I wanted it, which granted, I was in like, yeah, let's order in a lot. And now I've been like, why did I order in so many books? But alas, I already got them, so here we are. Then we have The Spirit That Cuts Through Water by Simon Jimenez. I've been waiting for this to get in this height in 100 years, and now I finally have. And I'm gonna read it now in April, so you should be proud. I also found out that The World's End by Mitchell Pecco came out in January, and I missed it. This is one of the newer series by the author, and I have 1 and 2, so I knew I was gonna get 3 and keep it. So I got it. Even though did I need it now? Definitely not. But here we are. Then I got Flowers of Evil 2, where I actually read 1. So I needed to get 2. And I got it. And I'm excited to continue because it's totally crazy and it was really fun. Bingo Stray Dogs 23. And as I said, I have now gotten the whole series. 23 is the latest one. I think actually 24 is coming in August. So hopefully I will have read this by then. But going by my manga math, I don't know. Then I have The Apothecary Diaries, Volume 1. I can't say the title. That I jumped ahead in line and already read it because I was so curious about it. I really did enjoy it and I'm curious to continue. Volume 2 is on its way. Banana Fish Volume 5 by Akimi Yoshida. This is the next one I needed. This is now my main manga that I'm buying because I was done with Bungo. So it's going to be a lot of Banana Fish going forward. But it's only like a 19 volume series. So I feel like I already have Volume 5. It's only like 14 left. It's not that bad. Snow White with the Red Hair, Volume 4, which I have not read Volume 3, but here we are. I feel like the only reason this haul is so big is that I bought so much manga. Dark Star Burning, Asphalt White by Emilia Wanchow. This one came out and I bought the Illumicrate exclusive because I have that of the first one. I kind of forgotten I bought it and then it arrived. And it's really pretty. It's not even that long since I bought it. I just have that memory. And ooh, pretty. Sometimes an exclusive edition arrives and then I'm like, if this had never arrived, I never would have known that I bought it. Like, I got an email that something was delayed and I was like, What is this? It was a book I bought in October and I had no recollection. So honestly, I don't think that's a good thing. But here we are. I try to get better at buying books when I know I will read them very soon instead of just like buying a bunch. A bit like No Longer Human. I have no idea when I will read that, but I just got it, you know? But I did go out and buy Mr. Impossible by Maggie Seawater because I just read Call on the Hawk. And I know that this will be soonish read, hopefully. Depends a bit on the randomized list. So that's why my excuse was that now I can go and buy it. So at least I read like the ones before and then got this. I feel like that was for once a bit good of me. But then I was not so good and got Chainsaw Man Volume 10 just because I had it. And I definitely don't need this now because it's so long until. But I don't care. I just want them all. Even though I'm not even going to read them now, but I want them all because then I will read them faster. Spy Family Volume 11 came in, and this I thought was released in May, but the release date was wrong, so then it was just shipped out now. But then in theory, it actually came out like a little while ago now. It was just very slow to arrive in my mailbox, but it was shipped like ages ago. Speaking about books I forgot about, we have Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I already read this because I listened to the audio. This is the Fairlight edition. I don't know why I ended up buying the Fairlight edition, honestly, but I did. So here we are. It is, ooh, the Fairlight card is still in there. It is pretty. Like, I'm not gonna like say it's not pretty. Oh, and the reverse jacket is really pretty too. I just think in general this cover is a bit boring, so maybe I should turn it, but I'm not gonna because yeah. But like, I didn't need this. That's all I got to say to myself. But here we are. It was the hype and everyone wanting it that got me. But I haven't bought another copy because I knew this was coming. But like, still, I'm sitting here like, why did I get it? Why did I spend money on that? But it's fine. I had, as per usual, forgotten to write up one book. So we have My Hero Academia 36. I don't know why I've forgotten to write it up. But did I read 35 recently? Like, I honestly feel like I actually read 35 recently. So that's why I got 36 instead of jumping it ahead. I can't see. Like, the books are so far away. But I think so. So 36 is the next one I need to read. Then I got Land of Lost Runs Volume 10. Even though in theory I haven't read Volume 9 yet, but I am soon. So there it is. And like this cover is like very interesting because it feels like it's like something wrong with it. Because like they're all like the colors are all muted, but I thought it was an interesting choice. I kind of like it. Then I got Beast Complex 3, which is the last one out. I don't know if there's coming more, but then I have all of them, which is kind of nice. I haven't read 2 yet, but we don't need to talk about that. And then we have Tokyo Revengers 5 and 6. 3 and 4 is soon read. So that's why I got 5 and 6 already. I just said I bought a bit ahead, but I'm going to calm it a bit down. Then I got a whole other manga series. I wanted to show in order, but I am struggling because it's a bit long. Sweat and Soul, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 and 4. 5, which I had to order in from another store because it wasn't available. But I ordered all of the others, not from another store. 6 and 7, 8 and 9, 10 and 11. And I'm like, should I have read the first volume before I like committed to buying the whole series? Probably, but like I always continue no matter if I like them a lot. So would it have mattered? I bought this whole series because I'm reading the whole thing now in April because I'm doing it for a thing. So that's why I just got the whole thing at once. I sometimes like if this series is a bit short. Sometimes like I've done it like twice. I know I've done it 3 times. Okay, because then I can actually complete the series if it's like around like 10 volumes. This is 11. Because else I'm just gonna literally have the series going for like 2.5 years or something. And that can be annoying. And it's good to just get it all like done. So that's what I'm trying to do that as well. But then I realized that it's a bit expensive. So now I need to calm that down as well. Like everything in life. So the other Discord book was for March. Yes. So this is in theory my Discord book for April, which is Pyramids. It's pretty. It matches the others. Yay. And then the last book for this haul, oh my god, there's so many books, is Yellowface by Arf Kwang, or Rebecca Kwang. This one I actually got from a publisher through my store because it is Norwegian. And since it was translated to Norwegian, I obviously needed a copy because I don't get Arf Kwang books in Norwegian since when, and it's so cool. And at the same time, it's so silly because it's just called Yellowface. But I don't know if I'll ever read it in Norwegian. I obviously have other English copies. But I had to have it because I am me. And I didn't even pay for it. So it's fine. And obviously, I collect Arf Kwang like a very intense person. So it's fine. And that is all the books for this haul. I was going to say I hope next haul is smaller. But it's not going to be, let's be real. So yeah, this is the vibe. Around 60 to 70 books a month, it's a lot. I'm gonna calm a bit down on the manga, so I do think it's gonna be less because of that, honestly. Some special editions come in. If you look away from the special editions that like were pre-orders a long time ago, and if you look away from the manga, it's not that many like random purchases, I think. Which I think is that's character development, right? I'm just saying shit. Leave a yellow heart emoji down below for yellow face down below. You should see me soon in a video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye!